Grok has become really good at AI t-shirt design. Look at this. If I type in a prompt at the bottom, hit enter, then it's very quickly going to load 6 designs right here. And if I don't like what I see, I can just scroll down and it's going to continue loading new versions, new layouts of this without me having to type in a new prompt. It just keeps going and it is super, super fast. And you can even hover over one of these images and click make video. And then within a few seconds, this gets animated and you've got the axolotl bouncing around the text right there. Really, really cool. Could probably be useful for social media or Amazon ads if you wanted to advertise this design. And before you ask, yes, you can use the images commercially. It says here in the terms of service, you own the inputs and outputs. You're free to use Grok's outputs, including generated images from your conversations as you wish, including for commercial use. And in case you're wondering how to use the Grok image generator, you need to come to grok.com, which I will also have a link to in the description, and then you can click on create image right here, or you can just come straight to the Imagine tab and then it'll look something like this. You type in a prompt at the bottom right here, then you've got a couple of settings. If you click on this image symbol, we can change the aspect ratio from 2:3, which does work quite well for t-shirt design, but you've also got 3:2 and 1:1. And you've got video generation and image generation. And that's pretty much it. You can attach images, but whenever I upload a file here, it just turns it straight into a video. You can't really use it as like an image or a style reference as far as I can tell. So it's a pretty simple interface, and then you hit enter. Very, very easy and straightforward. And there we go. We've got a goose on a scooter, and I think it has this style down really, really well. That kind of cartoonish, kawaii style, cute looking illustration of an animal. That looks fantastic. But how does it do with text? Let's try a prompt that has quite a lot of text in it. And because the text accuracy is sometimes a struggle, especially for some of the models that are really, really fast to generate. As you can see, Grok is extremely speedy with this, and I think it does have limitations for sure, like it won't let you generate endlessly right here on the free plan, but it seems to be quite generous from my testing. So let's try this. We've got a design with a grumpy pug and the text, I drink coffee and I hate people. So quite a bit of text to lay out there. Let's hit enter, see what it does. As you can see, it just carries it on from our previous prompts right here in kind of an endless feed, and that looks pretty good in terms of the graphic and the layout. But what about the text? So I drink coffee and I hate people. I drink coffee, I hate people. Yeah, that is all spelled correctly. It's a little bit squished right here, and we've got some duplicate text. Here's kind of hidden behind the pug's head a little bit. So sometimes the layout seems a little bit weird and random, but yeah, overall, it's good at the spelling side of things. It just likes to overlap the text onto different elements. So I just came off of a call with Jose. Some of you may know him as iScale. That's his YouTube channel name. And he showed me a really cool trick with Grok that might help some of you out with your ads, because let's imagine this is your shirt right here at Amazon and you want to run some cool, unique video ads for it, which does work. It is an option on Amazon ads. I made a video about that a couple of months back to show you how to set them up. But to get the actual video footage, there isn't too many like places to do that. Placeit has some video mockups, but they're always kind of the same, and why not try something new? So if this was my design, what I would do is I'd just right click on this, copy image, then I would come to the Imagine tab right here within Grok, Control V to paste in the image, and now it's automatically starting to make a video. As you can see on the right, it's loading percentage, and as you can see, after like 20 seconds it's done, and that is pretty eye-catching. If I saw that in the search results, I would probably be more prone to look at it than with one of the, your usual Placeit mockups where the design is just static and it's the character, the person that's moving. Here, we've suddenly got a t-shirt where the cat is moving in the t-shirt design, which is super, super cool. And you can give it instructions here as well for the video. So you could say, have the cat eating the ramen whilst turning its head. I don't know, just if you wanted like a different pose, a different scenario. Maybe you could also tell it to stop the zoom effect if you don't want it to zoom into the shirt. You can kind of customize the video that it creates of your mockup. And I'm sure this also works for Etsy. So if you've got some existing Etsy mockups, you want to maybe create some videos with those and add them to your listing, try it out. So now we've got a different video based on my prompt. Not what I had in mind, to be honest, but just so you know that you can try out something right here. And it also has 2 modes. You can do fun or normal, so play around with those. We'll always keep regenerating, and then you can download over here. So there we go. Really, really cool feature, and thanks Jose for that tip. Very underrated channel. Go check him out. Now, in case you need some prompts to enter into Grok, if you're not sure how to write prompts yourself, I do have a lot of free prompt downloads on my website. If you come to philipandis.com, in the freebies section, you've got a bunch of different ones for Ideogram, for DALL-E, for Midjourney, etc., which you can reuse in other tools as well. And there's a bunch of other stuff, free fonts, free graphics bundles, and a ton of other stuff. And another quick bonus tip, in case you're wondering how I would go about upscaling these types of graphics that I just showed you, I would actually vectorize them. Like in many cases, what I'm going to do is drag my files into Vectorizer AI, which is kind of my tool of choice in most cases, not every case, but most cases, for preparing my designs for print. So I drop them into here because I like the style of Vectorizer a lot for these kinds of cartoon illustration. And what I can do then is I can click into the color palette in the top left. I can then click on the background color right here, and then if you check this little box right here next to the eye symbol, it will just remove that background color whilst you're vectorizing. So this is increasing the quality and it's removing your background very, very accurately. And you can even do things like change the colors of anything else right here. So if you want to change this pink, you just click on it there, and then you can click into the RGB color right here and just make this a little brighter if you wanted to. If you didn't want this to be kind of yellow tinted, you can again click on it, go into RGB, and make this white. If you wanted this scooter right here to be a different color, for example, you could change it entirely to purple. Now, that looks a bit stupid, but you get the gist. You have a lot of control over certain elements right here whilst you're increasing the quality. And once you're done, you just click on the check mark, you wait for it to reprocess the vector right here, and then you can go to download and save this either as an SVG file or a PNG. Just make sure to have stack shapes on top of each other and clip overflow enabled right here. Those are not set by default. And then you can click download and carry on with the next. If you made it all the way to the end, comment Q4 hype down below and let me know how your sales are going. I hope you like Grok and I hope it helps you out. If you're on a budget, it's definitely a great option to generate some free AI graphics. And if you want to learn about another really amazing free AI art generator that I've actually been using quite a lot in my workflow as well, check out this video next for a full walkthrough of potentially one of the best AI art generators of 2025.